Hi there, I'm Sarah, and I want to share something personal with you today. Last spring, I was walking through my garden, a path I'd taken hundreds of times before. But this time was different. I misjudged a small step, stumbled, and barely caught myself on a nearby fence post. That moment changed everything for me, not because I fell, but because I realized how easily I could have. And more importantly, how many simple things I could do to stay steady and confident as I age. If you're a woman over 60, you've probably had your own moments like this. Maybe you've grabbed a wall when standing up or felt a little unsteady walking on uneven ground. You're not alone, and you're definitely not powerless. According to the Centers for Disease Control, 1 in 4 adults over 65 experience a fall each year. But here's the encouraging news. Most falls are preventable. Today I'm going to share 8 evidence-based strategies that can help you maintain your balance, boost your confidence, and keep you moving safely through life. Stay with me until the end because tip number 6 completely changed how I move through my day, and I think it might surprise you too. Tip number 1, choose the right footwear. Let's start from the ground up. Literally, your shoes are your foundation, and the wrong ones can set you up for trouble. For years, I loved my slip-on shoes. They were convenient and comfortable, or so I thought. But when my physical therapist explained how much my feet had changed over the years, flattened arches, less padding, weaker ankle muscles, I realized those loose, flat shoes weren't doing me any favors. And I read research from the American Geriatric Society shows that proper footwear can significantly reduce fall risk. What makes a shoe proper for us? First, good traction. Look for rubber soles with texture. They grip better than smooth leather or worn-down bottoms. Second, proper fit. Your feet may have changed size over the years. Get them measured and don't assume you're still the same size you were at 40. Third, support. You want something that holds your ankle steady and supports your arch. Think of it as giving your feet a gentle, supportive hug. Fourth, low heel. If you love heels, keep them under 2 inches and save them for special occasions when you'll be mostly sitting. At home, those cozy slippers might feel great, but many have slick soles. I switched to supportive house shoes with rubber bottoms, and I immediately felt more secure walking on my hardwood floors. Good shoes aren't just about comfort anymore. They're about safety and confidence with every step. Tip number 2 today, stay strong with simple exercises. Here's something that might surprise you. After age 50, we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year. That doesn't sound like much, but adds up to muscles that can't catch us when we stumble. I used to think strength training meant big weights and complicated gym equipment, but it doesn't. Some of the most effective exercises use just your body weight and can be done while watching TV. Chair stands are fantastic. Simply stand up and sit down from a chair without using your arms. Start with 5 repetitions, work up to 15. This strengthens your legs and improves the motion you do dozens of times each day. Wall push-ups build upper body strength. Stand arm's length from a wall and push against it. Much easier than floor push-ups, but just as effective for maintaining strength. Heel-to-toe walking, like walking a tightrope, challenges your balance while strengthening your core and legs. The American College of Sports Medicine recommends strength training at least twice a week for older adults. Even 15 minutes twice a week can make a meaningful difference. I started with light resistance bands and simple bodyweight exercises. Within a month, I noticed I could get up from low chairs more easily, carry groceries without strain, and I felt more stable overall. Remember, you're not trying to become a bodybuilder. You're maintaining the strength that keeps you independent and safe. Tip number 3, keep your vision sharp. Your eyes and your balance work together more closely than you might realize. About 15% of the information your brain uses to maintain balance comes from your vision. I learned this the hard way when I kept my old glasses prescription for too long. I thought the slight blurriness was just part of aging, but it was actually making me less steady, especially on stairs and uneven surfaces. Research shows that vision problems significantly increase fall risk. Here's what you can do. Get regular eye exams. The American Optometric Association recommends yearly exam for adults over 60. Don't wait until you notice problems. Update your prescription. Even small changes can make a big difference in how well you judge distances and see obstacles. Improve lighting at home. Bright, even lighting helps you see clearly and avoid hazards. I added LED bulbs throughout my house and put motion sensor lights in hallways. Consider your lens options. Anti-glare coatings can help with night vision, and progressive lenses can be great for seeing at different distances. One simple change I made today was keeping a small flashlight by my bed for nighttime trips to the bathroom. Those few seconds of bright light help my eyes adjust and show me exactly where I'm stepping. Clear vision isn't just about reading or driving, it's about moving safely through your world. Tip number 4, review your medications. This is a conversation I wish I'd had with my doctor sooner. Many common medications can affect balance, and as we age, our bodies process drugs differently. Blood pressure medications, sleep aids, anxiety medications, and even some over-the-counter antihistamines can cause dizziness or lightheadedness. When you take multiple medications, these effects can compound. I was taking a medication that listed may cause dizziness in tiny print on the label. I hadn't connected my occasional unsteadiness to that pill until my pharmacist pointed it out during a medication review. Here's what you should do. Bring all your medications, prescription and over-the-counter, to your doctor or pharmacist for a review. So include vitamins and supplements too. Ask specifically about balance-related side effects. Don't assume mild dizziness is just part of aging. Time your medications thoughtfully. If something makes you drowsy, take it at bedtime, not before your morning walk. Never stop medications on your own, but absolutely speak up if you notice changes in how you feel or move. My doctor was able to adjust the timing of one of my medications, and the difference was remarkable. The mild wooziness I'd been experiencing disappeared, and I felt much more confident on my feet. Tip number 5, make your home safer. At about 60% of falls happen at home in familiar surroundings. That's because we navigate our homes on autopilot, not always noticing when our needs have changed. I did a safety walkthrough of my home with fresh eyes, and I was surprised by what I found. That decorative rug I'd loved for years was actually a tripping hazard. The lighting in my hallway was dimmer than I'd realized. The step from my garage into the house had become harder to navigate. Here are the most important changes to consider. Remove or secure loose rugs. Use double-sided tape or rug pads to keep them in place, or consider removing them entirely. Install grab bars in the bathroom, not just in the shower but next to the toilet too. Modern grab bars come in attractive finishes that don't look medical. Improve lighting, especially in stairways and hallways. Motion sensor lights are wonderful for nighttime navigation. Keep walkways clear. It sounds obvious, but shoes, magazines, or pet toys can become hazards. Use a shower chair or bench if you feel unsteady while bathing. Organize frequently used items at waist height so you don't have to reach high or bend low. These aren't signs of giving up. They're smart adaptations that keep you safe and independent. My home feels more comfortable now, and I move through it with confidence instead of caution. Tip number 6, practice balance daily. Here's the game changer here I mentioned earlier. You can actually improve your balance at any age. Your brain and body are still capable of learning and adapting even in your 70s and 80s. Balance is like any other skill. If you don't use it, you lose it. But the wonderful news is that just a few minutes of practice several times a week can make a significant difference. A simple balance exercises you can do at home. Single leg stance, hold onto a chair back and lift one foot slightly off the ground. Hold for 10 to 30 seconds, then switch feet. As you improve, try letting go of the chair. Heel to toe walking. Walk in a straight line, placing one foot directly in front of the other as if you're walking on a tightrope. Weight shifts. Stand with feet hip width apart and shift your weight from one foot to the other, then forward and back. Tai Chi movements. Even simple, slow movements from Tai Chi can improve balance and reduce fall risk by up to 45% according to research. I started practicing balance exercises while brushing my teeth, just standing on one foot for 30 seconds. It was challenging at first, but now I can do it easily and I feel more stable throughout the day. The key is consistency, not perfection. Even 2 or 3 minutes of balance practice 3 times a week can help maintain and improve your stability. Tip number 7, stay hydrated. This one surprised me, and it might surprise you too. Mild dehydration can cause dizziness, fatigue, and confusion, all of which increase your risk of falling. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable, and our kidneys become less efficient at conserving water. Plus, many of us take medications that can contribute to dehydration. I realized I was probably chronically mildly dehydrated. I drank coffee in the morning and tea in the afternoon, but not much plain water. When I started paying attention to my fluid intake, I noticed I felt more alert and steady. Practical hydration tips: aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, but talk to your doctor if you have heart or kidney conditions that might affect fluid recommendations. Keep water visible, a pretty glass by your chair, or a water bottle in your bag. If plain water is boring, try adding lemon, cucumber, or mint, or drink herbal teas. Monitor your urine color. Pale yellow means you're well hydrated. Pay extra attention to hydration when it's hot, when you're sick, or if you're taking medications that can cause dehydration. Proper hydration supports every system in your body, including the one that keeps you upright and steady. Tip number 8, stay active and social. Physical activity is one of the most powerful tools we have for maintaining balance, strength, and overall health. But it doesn't have to mean running marathons or joining intense fitness classes. Regular walking, swimming, dancing, or even gardening can help maintain the strength, flexibility, and coordination that support good balance. The CDC recommends at least 150 minutes of moderate activity per week for older adults, but any movement is better than none. What's equally important is staying socially connected. Isolation can lead to depression and inactivity, both of which increase fall risk. Social activities often involve movement, walking to meet friends, dancing, playing with grandchildren. I joined a gentle yoga class at my community center. Not only did it improve my flexibility and balance, but I made new friends who keep me motivated and active. Find activities you enjoy: walking groups, water aerobics, dancing, tai chi classes, gardening clubs, volunteer work that involves light physical activity. The best exercise is the one you'll actually do consistently. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate every improvement. So there you have 8 practical, evidence-based strategies for maintaining your balance and reducing your fall risk. None of them require expensive equipment or dramatic lifestyle changes. They're all about making small, smart adjustments that add up to big improvements in your safety and confidence. Remember, taking steps to protect your balance isn't about admitting weakness. It's about staying strong and independent. You're not just preventing falls, you're preserving your freedom to live life on your terms. I want to hear from you. Which of these tips resonates most with you? What's one change you're going to make this week? Share in the comments below. Your experience might inspire someone else. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical health and safety tips for living well as we age. Take care of yourself. You deserve to move through life with confidence and joy no matter what your age. Remember, you're stronger than you think and safer than you were before watching this video. Here's to staying steady, staying active, and staying you.